are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
Yo, shout out to the city, man. It's like I said, man, y'all niggas need to goddamn be smoking something to this shit right here. 5 times in the grave, man. It's cold. Yo, Blac Pill. Yep. Hey.
What is crazy? Crazy is doing the same thing, thinking that it won't be the same thing. Damn, am I crazy? Dancing with the dead cause they all hear the music. Damn, am I crazy? I can never be insane cause I see through the bullshit, man, I sent through the game. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I've been lost in my mind like 2009, license my rainy tide. It's the only time that I got tears in my eyes. I've been stuck trying to go back in time to like 2005, cause shit barely made sense. Now I gotta make sense so it can make sense, cause I gotta pay rent, yeah. I'm on a 40-day land cause a nigga got beat. Damn, cause there's some people hating on me, yeah. So I keep me a piece and I keep a knife on the right side of the G. Blac Pill, man, why my people act like they wanna be free? Why I gotta be low-key, gotta sell the ground like a pro just so I can say, nigga don't approach me, cause I made it out the hood, nigga run me my proceeds. I'm a slave stuck in the coast sea, so I gotta watch for the police and my time running out. Why these white folks tryna poach me? Adam bust back, Adam stand 10 toes like both feet. What is crazy? Crazy is doing the same thing, thinking that it won't be the same thing. Down. Am I crazy? Dancing with the dead cause they all hear the music. Down. Am I crazy? I can never be insane cause I see through the game and I see through the bullshit. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Nah, I can never be insane.
Used to want a chain and a pick of rain. House on the UX20 on the range. Do my research, rearrange. On my prime, don't mind me, but my mind ain't the same. Niggas on terrain telling me to stay in my lane. Niggas too casual, I'm astral with the planes. With fame, you selling your soul for a little bit of change. Expecting to change, doing the same thing. Kinda insane. All in the name of vanity. Causing calamity in the jamboree. Thinking you gon' damage me. But how you gon' win when you ain't right within? We the new ways like 2 lane. When I knew the house felt like 2 chains. People say I'm too much cause they too
crazy
lame.
is doing the same thing, thinking that it won't be the same thing. Down. Am I crazy? Dancing with the dead cause they all hear the music. Down. Am I crazy? I can never be insane cause I see through the game and I see through the bullshit. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Nah, I can never be insane. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. This is the Blac Pill podcast. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Adams. Shout out to the Eves all over the world, man. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. I kind of fucked up on Facebook. Excuse my French, but messed up on Facebook. I messed up on Facebook, so I did not do it right. And I think we're cooked. We're probably cooked. Let me see how bad it is. Let me see how bad it is. Let me see. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked beyond reasonable doubt. We're cooked beyond a reasonable doubt, people.
You need to leave.
But it's all good because I ain't finna sit there and fix it. It is what it is, my ninja. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance, you are the core, you are an Adam or you are an Eve. Shout out to our Adams and Eves everywhere, man. All right, like I said, we got a good show for you guys today. Shout out to the other platforms that we on, which is X. We're on X. We're on, we're not on Facebook, goddamn. But we're on X. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Rumble. Shout out to everybody who support us on these pages. And today's episode is about Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson getting into a physical altercation during the BIG3 game, and both former NBA stars were ejected. Ninja. I'm in the building, what it is, man. Gang. I'm gonna hit that dance every time I come in to warm up. Gang, hold on, let me hit the gang. Yes, sir. A bug tried to eat me when I was asleep, and it wasn't a bed bug. Let me not say that. Hold on.
What the hell, bro?
No, I ain't got no bed bugs, bro. I'm sorry, I ain't got no bed bugs. But yeah, I was saying I had this bump earlier. It's getting worse now. Hopefully it goes away. It looks like a mosquito bite or something. Besides the point, hey man, it's summer, man. Y'all know what it is. In 4 days, summer officially starts. Make some noise. Yes, sir. It's a great time to be alive. And for those of you who don't know, you know what I'm saying. For those of you who don't know, the best time to be alive, or the best time to do something, or the best time anytime is now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Best time is now. Anyways, we got a poll up in the chat. Shout out to YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and X. The question is, would you rather see players squabble up or be more professional? Vote and tell us what you think. So the two answer choices are squabble up, my ninja, or be more professional. Y'all answer that poll in the chat. And we're going to get right with it. Hold on, let me repost this shit. Boom. We just reposted the stream. We litty. All right, man, we got a good show for you guys today. Let's get into it. It's not going to be too long. Maybe an hour at most tops. First things first, we have Empire actor Brashear Gray charged with assault and battery following an altercation. And this part of the segment, while you guys answer these polls and vote what you think before we gear up towards the main event, this part of the segment is called Law and Order with Black Adam. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let me see. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to scroll back up, see if I can get it right and get it tight. Here we go.
Ended up down at the magistrate's office. Today, 10 on your side went down to the magistrate's office, and believe it or not, we found the alleged victim.
An actor known for his role in the hit television series Empire is facing charges. Brashear Gray has an...
I thought this ninja was on Power. Am I tripping?
What the hell, bro?
Was it Empire? I thought this ninja played in Power. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't this ninja play in Power? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's continue.
Assault and battery charge in Chesapeake. The alleged victim told only 10 on your side's Andy Fox. What happened, Andy?
This is the parking lot here at Homewood Suites. It was on Friday afternoon that well-known actor got into an argument with a member of his team. They ended up down at the magistrate's office. Today, 10 on your side went down to the magistrate's office, and believe it or not, we found the alleged victim.
All right, let's continue. Hold on.
Dustin Wilkins, down at the magistrate's office, he told us his preferred name is Chosen, claims to be a longtime friend of Brashear Gray, but took out an assault and battery charge against him after an argument Friday.
So basically what it is, based off of my understanding, and I'm not the brightest light bulb, no pun intended, I am Black Adam, and this is dark humor. So basically they were friends and they got into a little altercation with each other, and now he's pressing charges on his friends. Yeah, people, watch who you keep around you, bro. Not justifying his actions. I mean, if I get into it with my friends, I mean, I don't know if they press charges. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't have friends. Let's just say it like that.
Hell, boy?
I ain't got no friends. I only got people I'm trying to do business with and make money. Let's continue.
He is not a criminal, okay? And I'm going to stand on that. I understand what you're saying. You're good at what you do. The thing is that I cannot have people to diminish his character. Brashear is on a road to recovery.
Wilkins would not give details on what led to the argument, but Wilkins told the magistrate, as I was explaining to Gray, that he can't just leave the hotel without paying, adding, "You have enough problems."
Okay, so I don't think they got into a fight. assault and battery. I'm guessing they got into a fight over paying the bill. Here we go.
I am trying to save your life. He then charged towards me from around the car. Dustin Wilkins down at the magistrate's office. He have enough problems. I am trying to save your life. He then charged towards me from around the car, charged into me with his shoulder and fighting me as I was recording the incident over the phone. A blunt blow into me and punching me.
You try to do that ninja in. Let's continue.
Bashir has mental health issues. We are helping him with that. That is our goal. Our goal is not to have him in jail. Our goal is not to have him criminally exposed.
Wilkins also told us after he filed the charge, he also helped Gray get a bond. Most people who take out a charge against someone doesn't then turn around and pay the bond to have him released. Why'd you do that?
Bashir doesn't need to be in jail. He can't survive in jail. He doesn't need to be in jail. He needs mental health help.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't need to be in jail.
Enough problem.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, I have mixed opinions, you feel me? I got mixed opinions. 1 second, I'm looking at something over here. I got mixed opinions about the situation. I guess he did the right thing. I don't know if he did the right thing or the wrong thing. I would have to say you guys have to comment your thoughts because I don't know about that one. But I thought that ninja played on Power. I guess I was mistaken. I don't watch Power. I've actually never seen a full season of Power, ninja.
You need to leave.
My life's already a movie. Shout out to Fofty. And I've never seen Empire. I've never seen a full season of Empire. I'm not a TV kind of dude. I can't sit in front of the TV all day. All right, man. Man, let's get into what Adam experienced. And y'all hit the like button. I don't like to say that, but hit the like button. Or if anything, participate in the stream. Comment if you will. All right, so like I said, we discussed that. Next thing, we got Clarissa Shields as we gear up towards her fight, which I believe is June 26th, if I'm not mistaken. She has a post that she came out with. She delivered a message to folks who are in her DMs mad about her relationship and success. She said, every day it's another person trying to take this smile away. It ain't happening. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am. Shout out to the self-proclaimed GWOAT, the greatest woman of all time. Shout out to her. She gets the dub for that. And guys, believe it or not, what I wanted to say too is the Blac Pill actually made it to the United Kingdom. Shout out to everybody in the UK that watches us. That's a big deal. I had somebody comment on my page on one of my videos about Clarissa, and he was like, oh, you know, I'm from the UK. Why is everybody hating on Clarissa? I've been watching her before she blew up and became big in boxing. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. First off, shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you for pulling up to the show. But the main thing was that I told him in the comments. I was like, you guys can go find that video somewhere on my page. I just gotta go look. I told him, I was like, bro, we live in a country now where in a world, like we live in a world in America where everybody wants you to be the same. And, you know, in a world where they want everybody to be the same, copy and paste, you know, even from me, this is from me, but maybe this message was for you. Maybe God put it in me or whatever you believe in spiritually. Maybe that put it in me to say this to you today. But, you know, in a world where they want you to be copy and paste, my advice to you is dare to be different, okay? Dare to be different. Now, like I said, it's hard to do so and always do so within reason, but dare to be different in the sense that, you know, there's only so much you can think of, right? And there's only so many things you can do. And my bad if the stream's lagging, y'all. I don't know why the stream's lagging. Maybe they're trying to demonetize me. Who knows? Let me X out this Facebook right here. Boom. All right, like I said, maybe that'll stop. Yeah, like I said, dare to be different, man. And it's not that easy because success leaves clues and you want to be successful. So be successful. But my advice to you is follow the tools or follow the road to success, but be successful within your own right, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, hey. Anyways, let's see what Clarissa says. The self-proclaimed GWOAT made these two statements on her Snapchat or something. Yeah, I can't see the first one, but I've seen the second one. She said, I'm laughing because this is every single day. One of these rats commenting on my page, mad at me and Pat, mad because I'm successful, mad because I can fight. It's literally every day. Cycle fans, they jealous and hate me. I believe her. I'm going to tell y'all why I believe her. I told Black Madam, shout out to Black Madam. I told her I wasn't gonna talk about this, but I changed my mind. So me and Black Madam went out yesterday for Juneteenth. Shout out to everybody celebrating Juneteenth, right? And boom, so we went out to go eat. So, you know, we pull up and we're going to sit down. I see this girl. I'm not finna say her race or whatever, because I'm not trying to make this a race thing. But yeah, so, you know, we sat down and I see the girl breaking her neck. You know what I'm saying? Like here, you know, she across the way with her man. Mind you, this girl had a whole man. And she's sitting there, you know, giving Black Madam the stank look. And I'm sitting there like,
but what the hell, boy?
I'm like, yo, so what's up? I'm like, yo, so you know this girl or something? She's like, nah, I don't know her from nowhere. I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah, I don't know her from nowhere. I'm like, bro, why this girl looking like that? And Black Madam had a wig on. Now, you know, in my head, you know, it could be whatever. I guess the girl didn't like the wig or whatever. But I'm saying, like, you know, sometimes people just be hating on you for no reason. So, you know, she's sitting there staring at her. So I'm staring at the girl while she's staring at Black Madam. Mind you, the girl's with a whole ninja. I'm sitting here like,
You need to leave.
I'm like, bro, is there something I'm missing? So, you know, Black Madam go to the bathroom. Oh shit. They trying to stop the stream. They trying to stop the stream, people. Goddamn. I might just stop that shit. Oh my God. Did y'all see that?
You need to leave.
They trying to demonetize the stream. Goddamn. Y'all seen that? Are we back?
But what the hell, boy?
Are we back? Do I have that much influence? Hey man, long story short, man. Ninjas is weirdos out here. Don't let these people hate on. Did y'all see that, bro? Hey man, shout out to my FBI agent that's watching me with my file. You know, he taking notes on me. Shout out to you, brother. That was crazy. That was crazy. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat, but if there's people in the chat, I'm happy that y'all seen that. So long story short, like I said, with the whole thing with Black Madam, yeah, you know, she went to the bathroom, so they had to go pay. And you know, they waited after they pay, you know, the dude's ready to go. You know, the girl waiting on Black Madam to come out the bathroom. I guess she wanted to say something to her. So I'm looking at her like, you know, why she staring at her? And I'm, you know, Black Madam looks young. You know, I got a baby face myself, if y'all don't notice. Only reason why I look old right now is because of my beard. I have a baby face myself. So I'm thinking it's because, you know, she probably thinking Black Madam like a young girl and I'm a grown man taking out a young girl. And I'm just sitting here like,
But what the hell, boy?
You need to leave.
I'm like, what's really going down here? But yeah, so they end up leaving. Then the dude proceeds to walk by me. He talking about, what's up, bro? And you know, he tried to fist bump me. You know, to keep it cordial, I fist bumped him. But in my head, I'm like, bro, I don't like shit like that. Shout out to Miami. A lot of people know back where we from, right? Shout out to my city. I don't like that bullshit. I don't like when people sit there and talk shit about you and then sit there and try and fake the funk with you. If you don't like me, just be cool. Just let me know you don't like me, or you don't gotta say what's up to me, bro. I know we in the deep south, you feel what I'm saying? We trying to be respectful because it's Texas. Shout out to the Big T. You know? Ninjas got guns, everybody got guns, everybody scared of everybody on 10. Ninja, you don't gotta say what's up to me, bro. If your girl got a problem with my girl, it's up and it's stuck. And unfortunately, the reality of the situation is a lot of beef sometimes in the hood goes down about women, Ninja. It's crazy, Ninja. But that's how the game goes. It's like, bro, if you got a problem with my girl, you got a problem with me. So it's like me and her against the world kind of thing. Shout out to Black Madam. Anyways, yeah, man, like I said, Clarissa Shields delivered that message to her folks, and shout out to her fans. Yo, they try to demonetize the stream, bro. Them ninjas try to demonetize the stream in real time, bro. That was crazy. I said, what the fuck? Imagine, excuse my French. But anyways, continuing on before we get to the main event, and y'all hit the like button because I can't believe that shit. We got Cardi B sharing sweet new photos of her children. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi Bizzle. Shout out to Cardi Blood. Oops, my bad. My bad. I ain't mean it. Shout out to the drug dealers. Shout out to the gangbangers. Repping, you know, whatever they rep. Sue Woo, cuz, all that. Hey, man, don't kill me because I said it. It's just words, my ninja. It's just words, okay? It's just words. Just like, shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Just like everybody that say, and shout out to my Latino brothers and sisters. Just like all of y'all that say the N-word behind closed doors, bro. It's just words, bro. It's just words, bro.
You need to leave.
Don't be mad at me because of some goddamn words. Just don't pull up to me in real life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't like to put kids up on here, but they already put the kids up on here. And shout out to the kids of America. The kids of America are our precious cargo. Like I said, I still don't like to put kids up on here, but shout out to her baby because she got a chocolate baby. Yes, sir. And shout out to my ninja Set. You know, we rocking with you, bro. We know you make mistakes. As a man, every man makes mistakes. It's a coming of age thing, okay?
But what the hell, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my ninja Set. Rest in peace to Take. And what up to Quavo. If I ever meet y'all ninjas, y'all know what it is. Respect to y'all, bro. Y'all kept my childhood kind of litty. Cause let me think of a song. What was a good song from them? Damn, it's so many. Ice Trey Young Ninja flooded. Ice. If a ninja hating, call him Joe Button. Pussy. Shout out to Joe Button. I'm just playing. That one was fire though. That was fire. What was another one? Yo, the Migos had a run, bro. Slippery. Son, need of me. She on the top. Be real with me. Come on, baby, just be real with me. Or how about this one? Mama told me, hey, not to put in work. Hey, same color t-shirt. Mama told me. Hey, they snap, bro. Young ninja popping. Sabi. Whoa, chemo sabi. I understand. Anyways, Law and Order with Black Adam. Back to what I was doing, bro. I can't believe they tried to demonetize the show. I'm happy that whoever was here got to see it. I wish it was one of my followers so they can reinforce the message, because I be telling y'all, my followers know, they've seen us. We used to talk about conspiracies before we really start talking about the industry and shit. I used to talk about, like, y'all see how they talk about Diddy conspiracy, Jaguar Wright, and all that shit. In the beginning of the show, I was talking about all the conspiracies and shit that the Fetty Gov was doing. Right, the Fetty Gov, or we call them the function on the show, so that way they don't demonetize me. But yeah, I used to talk about all that, and that's what made my stream start going up. We stopped talking about that because they started messing up the stream too much, and it was making me, what's the correct term? I was getting a little discouraged and shit like that. But I was like, bro, I got to keep pushing and persevering for success. Like I said, Law and Order with Black Adam. Let's get it. All right, so we have a young TSA agent. 21-year-old TSA agent. Shout out to the TSA. I can't stand TSA. I'm gonna be real with you, but a necessary evil.
But what the hell, boy?
A necessary evil. Cause they be on one, bro. They all have a bad day. Don't y'all notice? Isn't that weird? And that's why I say we live in a matrix, bro. Majority of the time, TSA always has a bad day. Make it make sense. I understand y'all waking up early, late night. People don't want to listen. It's a high stress environment, but all the time, bro. Anyway, shout out to Janiyah Wilson Robinson, 21-year-old TSA agent, is in hot water after allegedly forcefully pushing a 79-year-old woman at Fort Lauderdale. Goddamn, what can I expect? For those of y'all who don't know, Fort Lauderdale is Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. That's where the hood's at. Shout out to the Broward people. Back in the day, I ain't really rock with Broward ninjas like that. I mean, no disrespect though. I have my ninjas that I rock with, cause my cousin and them stayed in Palm Beach and shit. I got my ninjas like from Broward and shit, from like Riviera Beach and shit. But most of the time, I ain't really rock with Broward ninjas like that. People don't know Kodak's actually from Broward. Yeah. Let me break that down for you. You know, it's Miami-Dade County, it's Dade County, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches. So when you get into like Fort Lauderdale's not really Miami. Fort Lauderdale's more like you kind of pushing into Broward County, like when you get to like Lauderhill Lakes and shit like that. Shout out to my old city. Damn. Making me miss it. Woo! Yes, sir. Y'all making me miss it. But yeah, like I said, she pushed a older person. Hey, they ghetto out there, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna say it. Here we go.
Now to a crime alert. A TSA agent charged with assaulting an elderly passenger. Local 10's Terrell Fournay is live in Pompano Beach, where that agent just walked out of jail. Terrell.
Y'all hear Jerome?
Janiyah Wilson Robinson has been
Y'all know that wasn't the show, right? That's just how it was. Here we go.
slapped with this mugshot after an on-the-job incident at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. It's where the 21-year-old works as a TSA agent, and at some point on Wednesday, she encountered a 79-year-old airline passenger. An arrest report says Robinson committed aggravated battery against the victim by placing the palms of her hands on the victim and forcefully pushing her.
Now, this is a grown woman, but people, y'all got to understand, bro. Y'all have no right to touch anybody, bro. I don't care what they doing, so long as they not harming nobody, right? So long as they don't put their hands on nobody or pull out a weapon, brandish a weapon, or do something to somebody, bro, you have no right to put your hands on anybody. You are invading personal space. I'm speaking from a perspective, not on a high horse, of doing some dumbass shit like that and almost getting checked or getting checked for that multiple times, okay? I say these things.
You need to leave.
Imagine me being your imaginary friend. Well, don't imagine because I'm right here, right? But I'm saying I say these things to protect y'all from yourselves, because a lot of times in life, you know, we get up in arms, you know, through our emotions and shit. Yeah, you know, emotions get to flaring, but I'm saying shout out to my Eves. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Shout out to the Eves that find their way to my page. Ladies, even you, I know society tells you one thing, but ladies, you don't, and even if you're doing your job, like, you know, I used to do security. So even when I used to do security, I was told as a security officer, which makes security kind of pointless, but I was told even as a security officer, even if I had my glizzy with me, okay, you cannot put your hands on somebody unless they doing some crazy shit. They got to be doing some outlandish shit. You cannot put your hands on people. Do not put your hands on people and not expect a reaction. Now, for me, because I'm older, so long as it's not no weapons involved, even if it's weapons involved, if I don't know you, bro, and you put hands on me, you got to kill me, bro. I have to say it like that because I need y'all to understand how serious this is. That is assault, people. But yeah, like I said, the reason why I say you got to off me, I don't actually want you to kill me, okay? Let's just stop there. I like that. But what I'm saying is because if you don't, I'm pressing charges. Do y'all hear me? And my advice to everybody, if somebody put their hands on you and they ain't got no bit, they're not the police, bro, press charges. Right? Are y'all hearing me, bro? Are y'all hearing me, bro? Press charges. Unless they're taking you because of your mental health or whatever the case may have you. Ninja, press charges. Nobody has a right to put their hands on you. Even the police. And of course, the police have this thing called protected immunity, which they don't tell you about. I'm not finna say too much.
You need to leave.
I'm not finna say too much because I don't want to wake up and, you know, try and go outside my crib and find dead rats in my dough, because that's how they move. For those of y'all who didn't move, I mean, for those of y'all who didn't know, you know, the police move like a gang unit. Shout out to the piggies. I'm gonna change this sound. I'm gonna get the pig like, yes, sir. I'm gonna get that one. But besides the point, hey man, shout out to the police doing their job. I'm talking about the police who don't do their job and move like a gang for real. But if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. Yeah, bro, press charges, bro. Do not allow people to put their hands on you, bro. And if you can't fight, you know, you a pacifist, whatever, you don't know how to fight, whatever. Like for example, well, we're not gonna discuss whether or not I know how to fight in case I have to defend myself. But one thing I do know is I keep weapons on me. Now at the airport, you can't keep weapons on you. Like I said, somebody turn up on you at the airport, walk away and find a way to press charges. That's it. Get their ass banned from the airport. I don't care who it is, bro. Because you cannot do that shit at the airport. You will get banned from an airport if you fight or whatever the case may have you. Let's continue.
Investigators say the actions were intentional and that the elderly victim fell to the ground, landing on the left side of her backside and striking her forehead on the ground. Enough for minor visible bruising.
Minor visible ninja. I would have made 30 racks off the airport, bro. What are we talking about, bro? I be waiting on the day, bro. I be waiting on the day, bro. I be waiting on the day. Come on, somebody hurt me. Hurt me, boy. Hurt me. And I'm not scamming. I'm saying, bro, I understand my rights as an American citizen. So based off of our right, and this is a ninja saying this to y'all, okay? I know. Crazy, right? But I'm saying, bro, defend yourself out here and protect yourself out here, because ain't nobody finna protect you. So if somebody make me bust my ass in restaurants, whatever, ninja, I'm suing the pants off of everybody involved. Everybody involved. Between me and you, I think that's why my dad wanted me to be a lawyer. My dad wanted me to be a lawyer and attorney because my dad knows I pay attention to rules and I do not play that shit with nobody. Anybody that's gotten lucky, that has gotten me, right? Gotten me in my past or whatever, it's all good. I gave that to you. Don't ever let me get around you again, bro. And I'm saying that like respectfully. I'm not saying like I'm finna do nothing, but I will turn around and open the case on that ass, bro. I don't feel bad, ninja. Talk shit, swallow spit. I don't give a damn, ninja. I don't feel bad. I don't give a damn what rhymes a damn. Because I know I can be what I want to be, and that don't even rhyme. Let's continue.
Robinson was arrested and spent the night at the North Broward Detention Facility in Pompano Beach, where we caught up with the TSA worker Thursday night, just as a loved one
Now to a crime
Hold on. Oh, that's it. That's all we got. Shout out to little brown skinned baby. She's not my type. She just like the skin tone that I like. I mean.
But what the hell, boy?
You need to leave.
All right, man. Say, man, let's continue. Let's get right with it. Anything else do we have? We have this. I had to bring this up. Like I said, Law and Order with Black Adam. So, and like I said, we're gearing up towards the main event. Please hit the like button, comment, let us know what you think. Let me check right here. Right here. Damn, I don't got the Twitch stream, but we all good. I got the Twitch stream. I don't got the Twitch comments, but we also hit 10 subscribers on Twitch. We litty, man. We litty. That shit took about a damn, bro. You know how long that took, guys? That took a whole year, bro. Come on now. My bad. I'm too excited. Yeah. So I'm bringing this up because I told y'all. Shout out to everybody that look like me, and shout out to everybody that don't. Shout out to the migrants and immigrants as well. I get it, bro. I get it. But this why I say, Ninja, if you look like me, Ninja, my advice to you is to not participate. Y'all heard me, bro. Y'all heard me. So boom, follow me for a second. Follow me as I preach my game. And like I said, if the stream tweaking out, they trying to demonetize your boy. They can't stop your boy. Just know my internet is paid. I paid that like 2 days ago. So it ain't the internet. They trying to stop me from pushing my message. Hit that like button and share this message. Protester offed after being, no, protester deceased. That sounds a bit better. We have a protester who's deceased after being mistakenly shot by a security volunteer at Utah No Kings anti-Trump rally.
You need to leave.
You see why I told you don't participate in that shit? Police believe Alu, which is his name. I'm a bit confused.
But what the hell, boy?
All right, so police believe Alu was an innocent bystander who was not the intended target of the gunfire. Authorities have arrested Arturo Gamboa, 24. Gamboa was taken into custody on Saturday night on a murder charge. Alu was shot after an unidentified security volunteer believed to be part of a peacekeeping team for the No Kings protest in Salt Lake City shot at Gamboa. What? Hold up. What? Okay. I was confused. The reason why I said hold up is because they said Alu was an innocent bystander who was not the intended target. And then they said Alu was shot after an unidentified security volunteer believed to be part of a peacekeeping team for the No Kings protest in Salt Lake City shot at Gamboa. That's why I was confused, because they said he was a volunteer, so why was he shooting at Gamboa, who was allegedly brandishing a rifle at demonstrators? The other man apparently struck Gamboa and Alu, who later died at the hospital. Yeah, people, like I said, this is why I'm not participating in this shit. And somebody says it sounds like an accident. Let's not be political about this one. It ain't about politics, bro. Stay away from all that bullshit. Not in today's time, bro. Let everybody, if it's peaceful, okay, cool. But if it ain't peaceful and they gotta have glizzies around, I'm sitting there like, glizzies sounds homosexual.
But what the hell, boy?
Hey, I'm just playing. Shout out to my alphabet boys and girls in the LGBTQIA plus community. Shout out to y'all. You know, we got Dwight Howard. We about to bring in Dwight Howard. You know, Dwight Howard, first off, regardless of Dwight Howard's sexual orientation, I wanted to say this ninja is one of the greatest, if not the greatest. I don't think he's the greatest. You know, it's between him and Shaq, and a couple other dudes, but one of the greatest centers of all time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I had to throw in that joke. That was me practicing. I don't know if it was funny. I didn't hear any. I got to bring back the crickets. I ain't hear nobody clapping and shit. Let me see if we got any proof.
A sergeant assigned to our motor squad heard gunfire and called it out. Officers on the ground secured the scene and began searching for the threats. When they arrived, they found a man down with a gunshot wound and began life-saving efforts. Two SWAT medics were on scene very quickly and provided those life-saving efforts until Salt Lake City Fire and Gold Cross ambulance arrived and proceeded to take the individual into their care. Despite their efforts, the victim did die at the hospital. Our preliminary investigation shows that our victim was not the intended target, but rather an innocent bystander participating in the. And
this could potentially be you, people. Now, me personally, I want to live a long time. Would I be an activist? Maybe in the future, but I gotta have security detail around me. Like I said, it's gonna be a whole kind of way. Maybe I'll help support the event. while I'm at the crib. If I get some bread, shout out to all our supporters and shit. You feel me? And y'all donate to the show. Donate to the show. You feel what I'm saying? $1 goes a long way, my ninja. But yeah, you ain't gonna see me there, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I don't want to put my life at risk. I like this thing we call life. Now, I don't live in fear. At the same time, I don't live in fear. But I'm gonna pick my battles wisely. So my battle, I'll risk taking get shot like doing a concert somewhere, right? That's how I feel. That's just me. Here we go.
Demonstration. Shortly after the shooting, officers and detectives were flagged down near 100 South, 200 East, and there they found a man later identified as 24-year-old Arturo Gamboa. He had a minor gunshot wound and was hiding in a group of people. At the time of his arrest, officers also recovered an AR-15 style rifle.
Shout out to all you people who think we shouldn't have guns. You know, we should all give up our guns and surrender our guns. That's why I keep a piece on me, my ninja. Just in case. Because ninjas out here is loonies. There's ninjas out here who think, you know, they are God once they have a glizzy. Now, don't get me wrong. Shout out to my boy Ewu. Ewu said this and we discussed this, boy. That gun is the equalizer, boy. That gun, the equalizer. That's the equalizer in all situations. But my advice to you is you get that gun so you never have to use that gun. But just in case you got to pull out that glizzy, bro, like I said, I keep a piece in case ninjas walking around with AR-15s and switches. Shout out to the YNs. Let's continue.
A sergeant assigned to our motor squad heard gunfire and called it out. A gas mask and a backpack. Gamboa was treated.
That ninja had an AR-15 style weapon, a gas mask, and a backpack. Ninja, what that sound like? That sound like domestic terrorism, my ninja. What are we talking about, people?
You need to leave.
Even me saying those words, shout out to the Fetty Gov. You know, when you say terrorism or something along those lines on the net, you know they watching. Shout out to the Fetty Gov. Hi, guys. I'm doing the Lord's good work. If anything, make me disappear and add me to your CIA group. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do that for me. Do me that one. But slow your roll. Slow your roll. Make sure my family is good for at least 2 generations. And I'm down, bro. You could fake my death and all, bro. It's all good. Make sure the people I care about, give them some money. Hey, if you can make me disappear. But I don't think I could actually be part of the CIA though, now that we're discussing it, because you know, I don't like I look too unique, and I know that sounds like I'm sucking my own dick.
But what the hell, boy?
What I mean is, I think I'm too dark. Like, I think I'm too dark, so I'm able to switch the way I look dramatically. You know, I cut my hair just now. Shout out to the ladies. I did it for you, baby. Shout out to you, ladies.
Hello.
But no matter what, I still look like me. Like, I got a certain kind of look, the way my face look. I look like me. I do little things like I add a nose ring, then I got the earrings, then I cut the hair a certain way to give a different kind of appearance. But I generally look like too many people. And I know because every time I walk through these streets, when I'm mobbing through the streets, somebody be like, oh, I know you from somewhere. I know you from somewhere. And I be like,
but what the hell, boy?
No, you don't, brother. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You think you know me.
And later booked into jail on a charge of murder.
Yeah, bro, sad situation, bro. Anyways, is that it with Black Adam, Law and Order with Black Adam? That's it for Law and Order with Black Adam. All right, last thing before we get into the main event about Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson. And comment whose team you're on. Comment Team Lance and comment Team what's the ninja name? What's the other ninja? Team Dwight. Comment Team Lance or comment Team Dwight. Dame Dash. Shout out to Dame Dash, who's recently has went bankrupt, unfortunately. Sad situation, bro. Businessman I used to listen to coming up. We have Dame Dash saying the problem is we are taught not to think we are special. Motivational Mondays for you gentlemen and ladies. Shout out to my Adams and shout out to my E's. Let's get it.
The problem, we're actually taught not to think we're special. You know what affirmations are? It's someone saying I am important, I am strong, but you can't tell me how to give myself affirmations. When I was young, me saying that I'm the flyest and I'm the best, I'm called cocky and arrogant.
Yeah.
And you trying to tell me how to give
now
myself
look, I feel that one deep. I had to even stop coming up my own people in my own circle. I ain't gonna say no names because ninjas finna get salty and get their panties in the water. Ninjas used to call me cocky, arrogant, and conceited because I put in work and I talk shit because I put in more work than everybody around me, bro. And there's no bullshit. That is no bullshit. I left the imprint. You know why I created the Adam Effect? For those of you who don't know, my business is actually called the Adam Effect, named by yours truly. The reason why is because I literally put in so much work, and no matter what I do, that I actually cause a ripple in the world, and that's just how I feel. Shout out to the Most High. I'm not just saying that, bro. I'm not just saying that. I literally can affect the people I'm around. Affect, not effect. Affect. I affect the people I'm around. Hold on 1 second. What's the definition of effect? For those of you who don't know, I'm one of them. Let me guess. We're going to have somebody listen to that later. They're going to be like, this ninja dunce. And I'm going to sit there like,
but what the hell, boy?
I'm going to stare at they stupid ass Martin Lutherly. Okay, let me see. Oh, shit. Megan Thee Stallion stuff. My bad. I was just doing my own thing. My fault.
But what the hell, boy?
My beezy, you wasn't supposed to see that. I was doing my own research. And then just like, this ninja a rat. Okay, let me see. Definition of effect. The definition of effect is to have an effect on, make a difference to, touch the feelings of someone, move people emotionally, blah, blah, blah. Effect is sometimes confused with effect. Anyways, like I said, bro, the Adam Effect. The reason why the Adam Effect and everything under the Adam Effect. Black Adam, the Adam Effect, Black Adam, the Blac Pill podcast, the Blacklist, what else? Black Adam Gaming. It's all under the branch of the Adam Effect. And the goal is to affect the world in a positive manner. I know y'all might see me come out as a bit more outlandish now or a bit more derogatory. Always understand that Black Adam is doing dark humor. No pun intended, because I am black. But like I said, the dark humor is to make a point or to reinforce my point. Let me continue. Back to Dame Dashy. Everybody got nicknames on the show too. Shout out to the Eves. The Eves are the ladies. Shout out to the Adams. The Adams are the men's. Here we go.
That's the problem. We're actually taught not to think we're special. You know what affirmations are?
Yes,
it's
sir.
Someone saying, I am important. I am strong. But you can't tell me how to give myself affirmations. When I was young, me saying that I'm the flyest and I'm the best, I'm called cocky and arrogant. Now you're trying to tell me how to give myself affirmations.
Look, I'm going to show y'all how deep it go, bro. Now, like I said, I've made mistakes in life and I lost my way, and a lot of people lose their way and they're going to find their way. Watch this, guys. I'm going to show y'all something. This how deep this shit go. Right here, I have a board up. The board is backwards. Let me make it backwards for you. Let me let you guys read it. So first thing says, work hard on yourself. Believe in what you want. Do not allow anyone to influence your thinking negatively. If you can be on time at a job, you can be on time for yourself. Why not you? Success lies in the work you don't want to do. Do what God called you to do. Come on, my ninja. Come on, my ninja. Come on, my ninja. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm telling y'all, I'm really about this shit. I'm different. I already know I'm different, but I was raised to be different, and that's why I'm thankful. Shout out to Papa Black and my stepmama.
What are you doing?
Woo! My bad. The sound's going crazy. They asked me what I'm doing. The sound's going crazy. Yeah, man, I was raised to push the bar, man, so I just think different, and I know I think different. Now, like I said, I'm like you people. Like, I could talk ghetto and ebonics. Yeah, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What else? Yeah, what up, cuz? What we say in the city? Yeah, shout out to these jits right here. Yeah, you know, I was sticking and moving. Like, I talk like that with my homies, but I try and come on here and act like I got some intellect or a form of being an intellectual, if you will.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, I like to make people laugh too. That's the thing too. I like to make people smile. I'm poor. I have poor social cues, so a lot of times you'll see me make a joke, and I will laugh at the wrong times at the stuff that's not funny, and then I will be dead serious at the times I make a joke, and you seeing me look at you like. I feel like that's what all comedians do. It's just I call it a poker face. It's a poker face. All right, bro, take it away, Dame. Take it away.
Yeah. I tell myself I'm great because I know I'm great. If I don't know I'm great, how is anybody else going to think I'm great?
Factoids. More factoids. If you don't tell yourself you're great, how is anybody else going to know you're great?
What tell me I should feel bad about telling myself I'm good because I'm not saying it like a yogi?
Right.
You can't tell somebody how to pray. That's the problem. We're actually taught not to think we're special. You know what affirmations are? It's someone saying,
hey, man, shout out to Dame Dash. We're going to let him say it one more time, then we're going to keep on going.
I am important. I am strong. But you can't tell me how to give myself affirmations. When I was young, me saying that I'm the flyest and I'm the best, I'm called cocky and arrogant.
Factoids.
Now you trying to tell me how to give myself affirmation.
Yeah.
I tell myself I'm great because I know I'm great. If I don't know I'm great, how is anybody else going to think I'm great? You going to tell me I should feel bad about telling myself I'm good because I'm not saying it like a yogi?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Shout out to Dane. He just made that news lingo. I don't know if it's new or old, but hey, man. Shout out to the men out here. Hey, gentlemen, we ain't trying to be no yogis. We ain't trying to be no yogis. I ain't trying to be a yogi. I'm here to tell you, bro. I ain't trying to be a yogi.
Right. You can't tell somebody how to pray.
All right, man, that's it. Let's get to the main event now. Hey, man, y'all hit the like button. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy BA. Hopefully the show's still going on, and hopefully I'm not talking to myself. Because if I was talking to myself that whole time,
What the hell?
I'll be scared sometimes. But, I mean, that's how you start if you do this content shit. You got to start somewhere. That's where you start from. All right, man. And here we go. Yes, sir. All right, gangy. Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all know what it is. Answer the polls in the chat. Would you rather see players squabble up or be more professional? Vote and tell us what you think. So we got Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson getting into physical altercations during the Big 3 game. Both former NBA stars were ejected. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. I used to want to let the players fight, but then I came to the realization of I'm an adult now. So when I look at these things, I sit there and look at these ninjas like this. And the reason why is because you ninjas can potentially get hurt out here doing this stupid shit just to drop your nuts on somebody. No pun intended. No Diddy, because, you know, shout out to the alphabet boys and girls, the LGBTQIA+.
What the hell, boy?
No Diddy, because I said drop your nuts on somebody. But yeah, I'm saying, bro, do y'all understand that your bodies are worth millions of dollars? No glazing. No glazing. All right, so let's get into it, man. I got a burp coming on. All right, so Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson kicked off their Big 3 careers on Saturday night when the LA Riot, there it is, faced off against Miami 305. Shout out to the city, man. Dade County, till I'm in the casket, you did. But yeah, Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson kicked off their Big 3 careers on Saturday night when the LA Riot faced off against Miami 305 in a season opener. But what was meant to be a memorable debut turned chaotic, with both players getting into a brawl during the game.
But what the hell, boy?
I need to get more sounds. You ninjas is dunces, and I'll say it to your face too. The tension escalated quickly as Howard and Stephenson exchanged some heated words. Before anyone knew it, Howard had Stephenson in a headlock, and the scuffle spilled into the stands. Oh, why though? Both players were ejected, a disappointing end to what should have been a celebratory night. Let me see, one second. Both players, blah, blah, blah. Stephenson took to Instagram afterward, calling out Howard's behavior on the court. He had 10 fouls, pushing everybody. He was out of control. Y'all too grown for that stuff, bro. I don't understand that as grown man. Y'all sitting there arguing still. Then it's just gonna tell me, you can't tell somebody how to feel. I'm like, bro, why are we so into our feelings as men? Why are we not more stone cold how we used to be? Fuck your feelings, bro. Excuse my French, but what are we doing? All right, we're going to make it big so you guys can see what happened. And let us know what you think in the comment section. Was it right for them to get into a fight? Like I said, you know, sometimes I'd be like, let the players squabble. I used to want to squabble up with ninjas, but I'm like, bro, you guys are going to risk hurting yourself, potentially tearing a body part, right? Tearing a ligament, tearing your ACL, doing whatever. You'll potentially injure yourself to prove a point. Now, like I said, tempers flare up, but shout out to my stepmama. She used to say this to me. If somebody has the power to move you with your words, with their words, you're weak-minded. Shout out to her. And she used to say that to me. She used to say that to me because I used to want to turn up on every single person that pissed me off. I used to be a very hot-head kind of person. I had to learn to cool down and tame it back. And for various reasons, I learned to cool down and tame it back. But it's because the main reason why is because if I didn't learn to tame it back, I'll probably be sitting in the penitentiary right now looking at you ninjas like this. So yeah, I learned to control my emotions. Here we go. Now, I do get mad every now and then. The most you'll get out of me is some yells. I don't even like to yell because it makes my head hurt. If you haven't noticed, by the way, you hear me because I set up my mic a certain way. But for those of you who don't know, I'm actually very, very soft-spoken. And I don't know if it's because of the society we live in, how I came up. Yeah, I'm very soft-spoken. I don't really yell too much. Like, I know how to, but I'd rather not because it makes me feel like I'm losing my voice. Here we go. 1 second. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at these idiots. Oh my God. Look at this shit. God damn it. And we'll bring you more. We're gonna go into TikTok real quick. Let me pull up TikTok. Let me see TikTok. Where is TikTok? Shout out to TikTok for the extra umph that I need to reinforce my point. Yeah, fellas, if you're a sports player, bro, try not to get into these situations because you'll end up hurting yourself trying to prove a point. You might fuck up a finger, and you need your fingers to shoot the ball. Oh God, oh my God, Jesus, that hurt my ears. All right, let's see. Dwight Howard being zesty. Dwight Howard being zesty.
The hell, boy?
Bro, shout out to young Dwight Howard. We got to get these jokes
Look
in.
really good.
Shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls. We don't know what Dwight Howard's sexual orientation is, but I do know he's married. I think he recently got married, so shout out to him and his wife. But I got to make this joke. Yeah, that boy a freak of league, bro. I'm trying to get one without the music. Here we go. Hold on.
The zesty booty bandit Dwight Howard comes out the closet today after years of hazing rituals and abuse to other players.
Oh.
Spend my time with. That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your...
Hey, but look, in all seriousness, this message still holds true. That boy dropped some gems right there. Shout out to D-Boy. I was gonna say my brother, but let's continue.
Your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't gotta say anything about what you're doing in your fucking house.
Hey man, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Regardless of his sexual orientation, that brother is dropping gems. Shout out to my ninja. He dropping gems. Like, for example, if y'all ever hear stuff about sexual innuendos in my music, I'm here to tell you, bro, it's all cap, bro. I just said it because it sounds nice, okay? Why tell the truth? Why tell the truth? I started to understand this, right? I mean, I kind of give y'all the game here because this is the Blac Pill, and I decided on the Blac Pill, smoke, mirrors, truth, take the metaphorical Blac Pill and see for yourself. But in my music, I was like, bro, why keep it real and incriminate myself? Why not just lie? The lie sounds better than the truth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm like, bro, now a lot of these ninjas that you hear on these raps, they really be doing the stuff they be doing. I'm like, bro, their music sounds so good. I'm like, wait, so free market creates competition. I could take what they're saying in their music, apply it to my own music, and not be living the lifestyle they're living. Now, I'm not dissing nobody because I'm not finna end up in a casket. But I could talk about the drugs, you know, the sexual innuendos, my whipping my Ferrari that I don't got, ninja. That's a rental. You feel me? Let's continue.
Yo, house. You ain't gotta explain that to nobody.
Yes, sir.
No matter what they say.
Yes, sir.
They can say anything. Who gives two shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed.
Hey.
Hell.
That boy ain't never
lied.
People
who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed.
But what the hell, boy?
I mean, it's Pride Month, ain't it? It's Pride Month, and it's Men's Mental Health Month. Shout out to the men everywhere. But it's Pride Month, ain't it? Let that ninja speak, bro.
And what the hell I do in it? That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't got to tell nobody where I put my wood at. Since y'all...
That boy a freak of league. That boy a freak of league. Let's continue. I'm just trolling, Dwight. If you ever see this, don't pull up to me in real life, bro. Cause you know you like 6'11", bro. I'm a big body too, Ninja. I'm 6'1". You might got some inches on me, Ninja. That sounded so weird, bro.
What the hell, boy?
What I mean was, your height don't scare me, brother. I done fought with ninjas bigger than you. Well, maybe as big as you. That still sound, hey man, no homo, bro.
What the hell, boy?
What did they say? Oh, no Diddy, bro. No Diddy. My BZ. No Diddy, bro. No Diddy. That sounded wild. Let's continue.
I want to get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at. Y'all just weird.
He's right, though. He's right.
If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom or who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look.
Shoot, y'all heard about that, Dwight?
Hey, I mean, he defending himself, but I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy never told a lie, though. He right, though. He's right. You know, regardless of his orientation, he's right. Here we go.
Dwight was in a text message and a guy. Nigga, who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly ass. Spend my time.
Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on.
You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly ass.
You need to leave.
Okay. Shout out to Dwight Howard. Like I said, one of the best centers of all time, regardless of his orientation, people. We just trolling. Shout out to my ninja, bro. It's all love, bro. Hold up. Dwight Howard comes out the closet. What the hell? This was in 2023. Hold up.
According to RadarOnline.com, the NBA legend admitted that he met his accuser via social media in May of 2021. Howard said he exchanged text messages with Harper between May of 2021 and July 2021.
Damn, they really discussed this. I thought it was cap. What the fuck?
21. It's a 2-month span, several of which included sexually explicit content.
It's Pride Month.
You need to leave.
It's Pride Month. Don't look at me.
Such as photographs and videos. Lord have mercy. Hold on.
Hey man, hey, shout out to Stephen A. Smith, bro. That ninja said, Lord have mercy. Hold up, bro. Hold on.
21 in July 2021. It's a 2-month span, several of which included sexually explicit content, such as photographs and videos. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Let me just.
Who cares, bro? Hey, bro, let the ninja do what he does, but hey, you know Stephen A. did that for the clout, bro. He didn't really give a shit like that, bro. Me personally, bro, I don't give a shit what nobody does, bro, because like like I said, I've been checked by a lot of people, bro. I used to turn up on people. So I've been checked by a lot of people, bro. I've met gay people that could knock your ass. I've met gay people that could knock my ass out, bro. No bullshit. So that's why, bro, I be on cool, bro. I be on cool, cause I'm like, bro, I don't want this ninja to, I'm gonna turn around and call him a slur. That ninja gonna turn around and look at me like, hold on, the sound ain't coming. Damn. All right, let me redo that. Nah, I'm just gonna press the sound.
But what the hell, boy?
And then knock my ass out, bro. So you gotta be careful, dog. Like I said, I give a ninja a run for his money, but I'm telling you, I done met, like I done seen gay ninjas in the hood, bro. I'm telling you, I used to stay in Houston. What up, H-Town? Bro. I done seen ninjas beat ninjas up, bro. Them ninjas was dyking, bro. Oh, well, you can't say that no more. My bad, y'all.
You need to leave.
I meant studding. I don't know, studding. We call what do we call? You call the girls studs in film, right? What do you call the ninja? I don't know, bro. Whatever you call them, bro. Them ninjas will knock you out, bro. They don't play, bro.
Oh my goodness. The former Los Angeles Lakers star said Harper came to his home on July 19, 2021. Howard admitted that they went to his room,
Oh.
took off their clothes,
Oh.
and kissed consensually.
Oh. No, hold on. What do I even fucking press? Here we go.
But Harper then claims Howard surprised him by introducing him to a man dressed as a woman.
Oh. Oh. Hey, shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls. It's all love, bro. It's all love. I'm just trolling. Chill. Don't pull up on me and say, what's that shit you said about gay people? I'm gonna look at you like,
But what the hell, boy?
You need to leave.
I'm gonna look at you like, I don't know what you're talking about, family.
Harper said the man called himself Kitty.
Stephen A. Smith. Hey, this nigga playing, bro. Hey. Yeah, we living in Black Mirror, people. We gotta be living in the Flashpoint paradox. Shout out to you if you watch superheroes. If you watch superheroes, I know this movie got hella promo since I started doing streaming. But Justice League, the Flashpoint paradox, people. This is the world that we're living in. So this wasn't supposed to happen. I'm thinking like when COVID happened, that's when the whole timeline got shifted and shit. But what's crazy is no matter what, every 10 years, if you look back through history, every 10 years something happens to shift the timeline. I don't know why, it's just how it is, and you can look it up. That's why we got the 90s babies, 80s, 70s, even the music. In the 70s it was like this, 80s it was like that, 90s it was like that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know why it's like that. It is what it is. Anyways, let's look up who's the other ninja. Dwight Howard being zesty. I gotta hurry up before I miss my time to go to the gym. Let me look up Lance Stephenson being zesty. Hold on. These ninjas wanted to have a sword fight, my ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
Don't be mad at me.
You need to leave.
Stevenson. Lance Stephenson being zesty. Here we go.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God.
Oh man. Who's more zesty? I think Dwight's more zesty, but that ain't my business.
I'm gonna bring my dancing shoes and I'm gonna tap all over that court. You understand? You better. I ain't all this shaking ass.
No.
But what the hell, boy?
Nobody in the world ever did that.
Hello, everybody. Nobody at your service.
You need to leave.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna talk to you. Nigga, I'm gonna teach you why I'm sexing you the fuck up. Nigga, this ain't.
You need to leave.
Hey, shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls. I gotta say this joke because it's in my head. You know what's scarier than a homosexual? Oh man, y'all don't clip that though, bro. It sounded funny, bro. Please don't clip this. You know what's sexier than I say you know what's scary? I said sexier.
But what the hell, boy?
I meant, you know what's scarier than a homosexual? A big homosexual ninja. I'm just trolling though. Y'all don't get mad at me, bro. Don't get mad at me, you know. Everybody get their panties in the wall. You know, as a black man in America, you gotta be careful what you say. What's this ninja name? Well, Michael Beasley. Because, you know, no matter what you say as a black man, they don't like you speaking. In a world where they want you to be quiet, your mouth is ugly, and what you think is dumb. You know, you gotta be smarter out here in these streets. Here we go.
But I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow. You understand? I'm gonna do it to you sexy. Understand? I'm gonna make them people love you tonight. You understand?
What kind of jail talk is this nastiness, bro? Why y'all want niggas to get behind this shit, bro? I gotta say it, bro.
But what the hell?
Oh my goodness, bro. Y'all making me say the N-word, bro. That's how you know it's bad. Why y'all saying this nasty? I know you trying to promote bro, it sound like y'all niggas finna have a sword fight, bro. I know you was trying to promote the thing, but come on now, dog. I can't even speak properly right now.
Yo, bro, hold on.
Yo, I ain't worried about you, Flight. Shout out to Flight React. Shout out to that ninja. I just want to pull it up by itself. Here we go. Can I pull it up by itself?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you.
Oh my God. All y'all ninjas shut up, man. You gonna make me pull it up by myself. Let me see. Can I pull it up by myself? If not, we're gonna have to watch what Flight reacts. Here we go.
I don't think he disciplined.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They ruining the show. Here we go.
But I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow.
Oh my God. It's always with the music. I can't stand you mother effers. Let me see. I guess they was about to beef. Hold up. Where's this thing? I can't even see it. Nope, that didn't work. All right, let me see. They messed me up, man. All right, we just gonna play it with Flight React. Shout out to Flight. All right, let me see. X this out. Here we go.
Wait.
Can't wait for what?
To we check ball, bro. This is all an act.
You think it's all an act?
Yeah.
What you think is the real him?
He's a good guy. He's cool.
I gotta laugh at that. You know I'm a good. Fuck you.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Wait.
Anyways, here we go. Like I said, Lance and what's the ninja name? Dwight fight. Let's see if we get it in HD. Here we go.
No. Get out my face. Oh. Hey. Hey.
That's
He
right.
threw him like his son.
I call for your mama.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Craig.
Oh
Come on,
my
Craig.
goodness. Lance got to go to therapy after this. Lance, you got to.
Yeah, he put you under his armpit, my ninja. That was disgusting. Ugh.
Oh! Oh! Dwight can't even bring him down.
I ain't having you ninjas on my show.
You need to leave.
I be ruining it for me, bro. I'm trying to do this myself. All I can see is you people. All right, let me see. Where is the cursor? Oh, here it is. I couldn't even see it. Damn, I'm going blind. Here we go.
Lance Stephenson might call that a fight. Dwight Howard just calls that foreplay.
Oh.
You need to leave.
So y'all can't get mad at me. Y'all can't get mad at me because he said it. Here we go.
Okay, so Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson were ejected from the BIG3 season opener after they got into an altercation that spilled.
Fellas, one thing, when you get into a fight, don't put your head down, don't fight with your head down. That's something that the women do. Shout out to the ladies. You can fight like with your head down protected. I'm saying don't fight like this, bro, because you can't see anything, bro. You got to be able to see what's going on around you. Now protect yourself. You feel me? Protect yourself. Keep your hands right here in case you got to but come on, bro. You got to feel me? You got to see what's going on. You running in with your head, you might break your neck, bro.
Over into the media section.
It's like playing ball, like playing football. You can't run with your head down with your helmet because the reason why people think it's like, oh, you know, that's cheating. You hit somebody with the helmet. Ninja, you could break your neck. Here we go.
And the goal. The game was pretty physical with a lot of back and forth trash talking, and one situation almost went too far prior to the Dwight Lance Stephenson mix-up.
Y'all ninjas just get y'all panties in the water. Hey, man, that's it for today's show, man. I got to get going. I gotta hit the gym for an hour, man. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the core, you are the resistance. Shout out to the Adams, shout out to the Eves. Starting tomorrow, man, we back on giving you industry news and giving you game from the industry, keeping you up to date on what's going on with your favorite superstar and or celebrity. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. It's your boy BA. Let us know what you think in the comment section, bro. Deuces, yes sir. Peace.